What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2Times, and we back with another episode of Hood Tales, man. And tonight, we're going to take it to Chicago and talk about what I think is an underrated story, and that's PBG and Young Pappy and them. Let's get right into it. Chicago, Illinois has multiple sides of the city. Mostly we all hear about the east side, south, and west side of the city. But the north side, which is said to be a nicer part of town with good shopping and college students, but that's not all to the north side. It's also home to some sets of individuals who made a big name for themselves in the city. PBG, or Pooh Bear Gang, is a group of insane cutthroat gangsters, a fraction of GDs or gangster disciples. PBG members usually hang in the Rogers Park part of the city. They call it up north, or the North Pole, for how allegedly cold the streets is in they hoods. PBG had a lot of talent in their squad, and also some wild boys as well. One known rapper from PBG was Young Pappy, who came in the Chicago drill scene with a sound and style no one ever saw. The aggressiveness and passion in Pappy's voice let the people know he really meant everything he was saying in the music. PBG, just like most hoods in Chicago, had ops such as Loke City, Day World, Four Corner Hustlers, and some VLs or Vice Lords. Two Cups was a member of PBG who unfortunately lost his life to the streets. One of Pappy's earlier songs, called Two Cups, was a tribute and salute to his fallen comrade. The video and song helped PBG and Pappy pick up steam in the Chicago music scene. PBG also had another fallen brother called Pooh Bear, a young man who also lost his life in the streets of Chicago. These losses left PBG with a hatred for their ops. PBG used to be clicked up with TFG and Hula Gang, but for reasons unknown, the alliance didn't last. Other members of PBG were Spaz, Lord Sean, Chemo, Bane the Hitter, two of Pappy's blood brothers, Boo Double and TaySav, along with other members. Pappy definitely had issues in the streets, with a few attempts on his life, and one situation at a McDonald's, an innocent person lost their life after some shooters tried to hit Pappy. This made PBG turn up and taunt their ops every chance they got, going viral for videos going to their ops hoods, even going to one of their ops houses telling him to come outside, in which Pappy put a lot of incidents in the music, even remixing the Chief Keef song for Nito and calling out his ops. Pappy's older brother, Boo Double, wasn't a stranger to the streets either. Being hit up on multiple occasions, but fortunately surviving, the streets of the north side was more active than people thought. PBG and their top ops, Loke City, actually was cool at one point in time, which made the beef more personal, actually knowing where each other lived or hung out. A few members of PBG's ops actually lost their life as well. One young man named Munchie from one of the ops sets was mentioned in the music, and Lord 4. As time went on, Pappy's music heated up. The raw talent was undeniable, with his storytelling abilities like Shorty with the 40 Part 1 and 2, even making the song to the iPhone beat. Other members from PBG had talent as well, Lord Sean, Chemo, and Boo Double, Pappy's brother. Labels started looking at Young Pappy, but people feel like they were scared to sign him because of the street beef. Unfortunately, Pappy was eventually caught in the Chicago streets while hanging out on a late night tip, and the alleged shooter hopped out of a whip and hit Pappy in the back, and unfortunately, the young star in the making didn't survive. PBG took a big loss and was hurt. Immediately after Pappy's death, his ops went on the internet and started dissing, which led to Pappy's guys not feeling it. PBG Spaz allegedly saw an op make a post dissing Pappy before eventually spotting the man in broad day and allegedly hitting him up, which he was later arrested for. PBG Lord Sean allegedly rode a bike to pull up on the op that dissed Pappy, and sources say shots were fired, in which the man lost his life in front of his girl and child. Lord Sean was picked up for the alleged hit. It was clear PBG wasn't playing behind Pappy's name. PBG Chemo kept going with the music to keep Pappy's name alive, and PBG names and other members too. Bang the Hitter, another member, is facing charges for an alleged hit as well. Boo Double, Pappy's brother, is focused on the music after being hit up, and which some say was a setup, but he survived. TaySav, Pappy's little brother, took the torch with the flow and style similar to his brother. He definitely has made a name for himself. PBG Duddy unfortunately lost his life in the Chicago streets. It seems young Pappy was right when he said, "I'm from the North Pole where it's cold." The violence definitely was going up. PBG are still very relevant, but I feel like they could have been took off if it wasn't for the streets. Young Pappy had the talent and style to be a superstar, but unfortunately lost it all to the streets. RIP to everybody on all sides who lost their life. Moral of this story, you gotta really leave the streets alone to make it big. And we gotta succeed, not to fail, so you won't be just another hood tale. Man, salute to PBG, you know what I mean? Pappy was cold. Like, I'm one of them people that I listen to all kind of music. And I remember when I first stumbled upon Shorty, and I listened to Shorty with the 40, iPhone, and 2 Cups. For one, let me get into 2 Cups. Now, that song was cold for a lot of reasons. For one, he made you understand his pain. You felt it. You felt everything he was saying. You felt like everything he was saying was real. And he really was going through that at the time. It was passion. A lot of rappers at that time ain't had that passion. You feel me? And as far as him dissing the ops, everybody know that's what they do in Chicago. But man, I just be wishing sometimes they wouldn't do that, because of course, people love these people as well. You know, and with all that talent, and somebody get took out at 21, 22 years old, it's like a waste. Now, Montana 300 said he was gonna sign Pappy like days before he got hit, you know what I mean? But he said they never had the meeting. So a lot of people was trying to sign Shorty. And one thing I can say, man, if you got a bag and you got your eyes on somebody, go scoop them up. That's the same thing that happened with Lil Snoop and Meek Mill's situation. Like, don't wait, because in the hood, tomorrow not promised, especially if you listen to the music and you know what kind of lifestyle they live. You know, you're not responsible for them, but if you feel like they got talent and you want to take them out their situation, don't hesitate on it. Go get them. You know what I mean? Like I say, Pappy brothers, they still out here doing their thing. You know, Boo Double, he been hit up on a few different occasions as well. And he had a few songs saying that Pappy's death just ain't sit right with him, saying he don't understand. And a lot of people were saying that, saying like it could have been an inside job. But who knows? Only they know what they got going on. The younger guys like Spaz and people like that, you know, they facing long times in prison allegedly riding behind Pappy's name, because somebody dissing and then they pull up and do their thing. So they weren't playing behind yo at all. You see what I'm saying? But it's just an unfortunate situation, man. You know, I wish them the best. Like I say, Pappy little brother, TaySav, Shorty go crazy. He's still out here rapping, doing his thing. You know, he got a name for himself, and he's still holding PBG down. So man, hopefully soon they be in the mainstream. You know, Boo Double definitely can rap as well. So it's like they whole family had talent. But yeah, man, it's another episode of Hood Tales. It's the PBG story. Be sure to like, comment, share. Definitely hit that like button so we can get this video on rotation. I love y'all, fam. I'm out.